Hello, sports lovers. A warm welcome to the most authoritative boxing channel here on social media. This is your boy, Matt. Today's episode is going to be a very interesting one because I'm about to talk about a fight in which most boxing fans were not expectant of. The fight is between Filip Hrgovic, El Animal, as he's known as, and Big D, David Adeleye. This is a very interesting bout by all standards. Why do I say it's interesting? It's interesting because the level at which David Adeleye is, and for him to leapfrog to take on a challenge in Filip Hrgovic, I say this is a very brave decision from David Adeleye. His record is 15 wins, 1 loss, and 0 draw, whilst Filip Hrgovic has 18 wins, 1 loss, and that loss was to Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Philip is 6'3". He is 33 years of age, and David is 28 years of age and is 6'4". So let's look at the styles of these fighters. Filip Hrgovic is more a forward. He's a more of a forward fighter. He likes to come forward through a lot of punches, and sometimes his punches get underrated. I don't think that Filip Hrgovic is a massive puncher because he has landed on so many people whom he was unable to knock them out clean, especially in the Daniel Dubois fight. He landed so many clean shots in the first 4 rounds, which Daniel Dubois took them very well. So I don't really think that Filip Hrgovic is that of a massive puncher. Even Joe Joyce, whose chin was quite questionable, ate a lot of punches from Filip Hrgovic. So I don't think that he is that massive puncher that we were perceiving him to be, especially when he wobbled Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder when he was sparring him in David Hayes' gym as an amateur fighter then. Now, David Adeleye is a low volume puncher. He has a decent left hook. He has a big punch, but his work rate is quite low. This would go to at the advantage of Filip Hrgovic because Filip Hrgovic likes to be on the front foot, and if you give him the chance to get into his rhythm, I think that he will dominate the fight, and that is what David Adeleye would be in the ring to stop him from doing. If he's able to stop Filip Hrgovic from getting into his rhythm, then I think that David Adeleye has a good chance of winning the fight. But per the experience and the opponent David Adeleye has fought, I don't think that they have prepared him well enough for a challenge like Filip Hrgovic. His last fight, who is one of his notable name, which was a British level fight against TKV, it ended in a TKO for him, but it was such a controversial decision. If I were the manager of David Adeleye, I would ask him to go back and take the rematch and rebuild himself. Yes, another 6 or 8 rounds against TKV will then prepare him for an European level fighter. But as at now, Filip Hrgovic has been in a mandatory position before. Though he has not fought for a world title proper, he has been a deputy world champion for so many years. That was to Anthony AJ Joshua before he lost to Filip Hrgovic. Now, Filip Hrgovic has also fought the better fighters. Yes, he has been in the ring with Daniel Dynamite Dubois. He has also been in the ring with the likes of Melina. He has also been in the ring with Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois. Dempsey McCain is not a top level fighter, but he is a decent name in the heavyweight division, which he went all 12 rounds with. But Dempsey McCain is coming from a kickboxing background, and Dempsey McCain was stopped in the first round by Moses Itama. So this is quite interesting. The likes of Kevin Davis has also suffered defeats to the animal Filip Hrgovic. Now, Filip Hrgovic, when asked why he took this fight, he stated categorically that the offer was good. And if the offer is good and the fight is quite easy, and you realize that the fighter is not on your level, it is a very good decision to take up the fight, especially you don't want to sit idle for too long after the likes of Martin Bakoli had rejected the opportunity to fight the El Animal Filip Hrgovic. I think that Bakoli versus Filip Hrgovic would have been a very, very crucial fight. It would have been an important fight, and whoever wins would go to the next level of the career. But with this fight, I don't think that a win for Filip Hrgovic will still put him in a conversation with the big boys. No, I don't think that it will still put him in the conversation with the big boys, but it would give him confidence since he lost his last bout, one fight to Daniel Dynamite Dubois, and he went ahead and struggled to beat Joe the Juggernaut Joyce, who is not his usual self again. I think that Filip Hrgovic has made the right decision. I am tipping him to win this particular fight because he would be having a full training camp, and I expect him to emerge victorious for this particular fight. So this is my take on the Filip Hrgovic versus David Adeleye bout happening in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I'll be bringing you other previews as the weeks goes along. Thank you for watching. Stay positive. Remember, your greatness has no limits.